it's happening. I'm probably the only idiot who is coming here by myself to get myself admitted for a surgery, but let's see how it goes. So the scene now is that I have to get myself checked in. Luckily the insurance thing, everything is done. Sort out the room bit. Only after the surgery I figured how important medical insurance is. Make sure you're covered, man. It's really helping me today.
3 hours later.
Okay, update. Paperwork's all done. Just waiting for the rooms to get emptied out. Scam of sorts almost happened, which I will tell you in a bit.
An eternity later.
Finally got the room. So there's a little backstory behind this that I'll probably shoot a little later. But for now, I've got a sharing room, but it's all to myself. Luckily, the doctor asked me to call and book it on. And because of that, I got saved and I would have been sharing a room with some random stranger tonight. And God knows, it's the worst. But yeah, it's a nice one. It's on the 5th floor. This room's called 505. The AC is blasting. There's a TV, there's a cupboard, there's a loo there, and there's a calling bell, everything here. And if you guys can see, there is Somerset right here. Hospital food. Got uttapam, some dal, chutney, and sambar. Chutney is average. This is dal, which tastes really good. And the sambar is, well, got a match going on in a very tiny TV. And him also helping father. Yeah, let me go eat. I've got some test to do after this.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
எவ்வளவு பிரஷர் கொடுத்தாலும் வருது. அதுக்கு மேல பிரஷர் கொடுத்தா எலும்பு தான் வலிக்கும். பிளட் வந்து வேஸ்ட் ஆகக்கூடாது. எடுக்க கூட இல்லை, அதுக்குள்ள வருது. ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டா? ஸ்டாப். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் நான் பார்க்குறேன்.
So we just did my IV and this, I'm sorry for the go, but this is the shit that happened all over. They clean most of it, of course, and this is Apollo Hospital apparently. Very nice job, bloody idiots. If this is the service you get for paying 2 lakhs, then amazing job, piece of shit. So it's around 11 PM now. Surgery is around 6:45, 7 AM, and they did another few blood tests. Dad is chilling here because why not? What happened with this is basically people who came and yanked this didn't do it the right way. They did something really wrong. Basically led to an explosion of the clothes, the bed, the floor. It looked like a scene, and they legit said they do this every day and it's never happened, which I don't buy. But again, for a hospital like Apollo and for the amount they are charging, the fact that their staff don't care is terrible.
The next morning.
Right, 5:30 AM. Time to go take a quick shower. I didn't bring soap and all that. I don't know why, but I just have to change into this. Luckily, this comes with a chutney inside, so my ijjat will be saved. But yeah, the nurse came in at 4 AM. She was like, just get up, get ready, take a shower, whatever. By 6 o'clock, they're gonna start prep. To be honest, Gand is photoifying max. I'm very thirsty. Water's right here, but I can't drink water, I can't eat. I've never understood the value of it until now, but my god, my throat is so dry. Let me quickly just take a body wash, brush, and come back. This is what it looks like. 15 minutes to go. Akash going to put some IV in. This is what I have to wear. Alright, it's time to go. It is 6:21 and surgery starts in a bit. Nervous, jittery, I don't know what, but whatever it is, let's get done with it.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Surgery is done. This is what they've done to my leg so far. To be honest, it was a very, very weird situation that happened. My face is all bloated up. I'm very disoriented. They didn't give me general anesthesia, they gave me local anesthesia, but lumbar. So I was basically below the waist. I'm still kind of paralyzed. It's still getting better now. I can finally move this leg, which is great. But the fuck up is the pain's gonna start creeping in now. So what happened was they put a few injections, they did a allergy test kind of a thing. A lot of just back to back to back to back, and they were just shooting things up this. They asked me to change into OT dress, which is, you'll probably see it. This is another one, this is post. But that one was a very uncomfortable, weird little thing. This one is nice. They asked me to change into that. As soon as I did, they bought a stretcher and they were like, cool, get on, it's time to go. And they took me up to the 8th floor. Right now I'm on the 5th floor. This is my view outside. It's nice. Took me up on the stretcher and the lift, and it was so weird because my view was this basically. And then I got to meet the anesthetist, damn chill guy. He studied at Mysore, so we were chatting about food. He told me how the injection is going to go on and stuff like that, and very chill kind of a guy. He was going around calling nurses all darlings, and they were all like blushing and stuff. I didn't expect the whole procedure to go this way at all because I thought it's a minor surgery. What's the worst? Maybe 2-3 doctors, and that's about it. But the room was huge and it was lit up all over, and then they transferred me to that bed, and then one doctor entered and the other and the other, and then overall there were about 10 doctors, few nurses and attendants to help, and then they went ahead and gave me that anesthesia on the back. It thankfully didn't hurt. I was shit scared that they're gonna stab it. He did it, and within 2 minutes I started feeling everything just go numb, and he was like, don't shake your legs, don't do anything, just lay down. And within like 5 minutes I felt like I have no body below the belt. And then I don't know, I mean, this wasn't pierced well like I showed yesterday. So it started swelling and stuff, and they were like, no, we have to change it. And I was like, hell no, man, I'm not gonna do that shit again. Somehow they pulled it off, and then they gave me this one injection. I think this is usually to calm patients down so they don't have anxiety or like get panic attacks and stuff. That's where things went downhill. I started to feel a lot pukish. I threw up a little. I don't know these movies where they exaggerate scenes where you pop a pill and everything in the room is going wild. Your brain is showing you the worst memories ever. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't open my eyes, I wanted to sit up, I can't move. And then they kept me in the observation room. I was so disoriented, I couldn't breathe. I kept asking for oxygen, and they said, no, your oxygen levels are too high, so we can't give you more, but if you really need it, we'll give it. But I was like, no, I'll fight it out. And then they kept me there for an hour, and then my dad walked in, and I was like, okay, somebody is there. And then they brought me back to the room, and I'm slowly still recovering, and finally I'm starting to feel some sensation in the surgical leg. And after hours of not drinking, they finally gave me some water, which I was like, fuck, thank God, and some soup, and now some juice. They asked what do I want to eat for lunch. I think I have a very basic staple, maybe in hospital food, man. What can you expect? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. There's a lot more that's supposed to come, so I'm just going to shoot along the way. But sorry, I'm still disoriented. But yeah, see you when I